little brother. It all adds up to huge savings.
Let me check your work. $2,000 off any air conditioner.
When you purchase a new furnace in September.
Plus up to $3,000 in tax credits.
No matter how you calculate it.
Now's the time to replace your AC system.
At ProntoHeat.com.
Hey, it's Nordo from 9 to noon, and each Monday around 11 during the football season, we talk about which of our favorite players sizzled or fizzled in the most recent game. It's presented by Northern Fire Grilling and Barbecue Supply, northernfirebbq.com. So look forward to it, Mondays, 9 to noon on The Fan.
Shop Arthur's Jewelers in Roseville, the ultimate destination for engagement rings and diamonds in the Twin Cities.
Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
Fan forecast.
Highs in the mid-80s today and tomorrow before the bottom drops out.
Do it live! Do it live! That's how We Audio takes in opinions live daily on The Fan.
The Power Hour is live. It's on KFAN.com/watch, and it is powered by Quantum Fiber.
So the Wild are about to start the season. The Twins are about to start the postseason. And the Vikings get their first win of the season. Big weekend of football and baseball ahead.
Hell yeah.
And we'll cover it all like a blanket right here on The Fan. We're expecting to hear from Alexander Madison sometime this morning as well. We'll let you know as soon as we know more about that. So much to get to, but Ben Lieber's here, and so is Mike Mussman. We got it covered like a blanket even right now.
Ben, quickly rank these Twin Cities sporting events in the next week in terms of your excitement level, okay? Vikings, Chiefs, Gophers, Michigan, Twins, Blue Jays, 2 initial semifinals on Wednesday and Friday. Go.
Rank in order of what I think
most excited about.
Well, okay, so it'll have to be the Vikings, Chiefs, number 1.
Oh God, that's wrong.
And then it's the initial semifinals.
That's close. You almost had it.
And then it's the Twins that are going to win you and I some money.
We're going to get some money from Sauce. The streak's over. We called it 5 months ago.
Over.
It's over.
And then last but not least, it's going to be the absolute drubbing that Michigan's going to put on the Gophers.
Yeah, I'm nervous about that too. How great would that be? If you could only have one win this weekend, the Gophers or the Vikings, which one do you take?
Vikings. Come on.
Well, you don't care. Yeah. How about the rest of us?
The Vikings. The Vikings.
Really?
Yes, the Vikings.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know. Beating the number 2 team in the country would be sick. As 20-point underdogs?
Yeah, but then
that crushes.
I don't mean to be a butthole, but we're not on the verge of anything big down in Golden Gopher.
If you hadn't lost to Northwestern.
Right. If they were, 4-1 or whatever, maybe.
Right.
But
Wow, I got a giant announcement.
Wow, what?
What?
Do you want to hit the breaking news sounder?
Sure.
Oh, boy.
How about this, huh?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story.
Foo Fighters, Everything or Nothing at All Tour, U.S. Stadium, 2024. That's right. Tickets on sale Friday, October 6th. This Friday already, 10 a.m. local time. Target Field Show live Sunday. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's Target Field.
Why does it say U.S. Stadium dates 2024? That's weird, right?
Probably just the U.S. Stadium dates that they have.
Oh, I'm being an idiot. Sorry. Target Field Show live Sunday, July 28th, 2024. Again, you heard me. Foo Fighters, Target Field, live Sunday, July 28th of 2024. Includes the Pretenders, the Hives, Mammoth, Amyl, and the Sniffers. I don't know what Amyl and the Sniffers are, but I got to look
Who
at
the hell needs that many opening
Oh,
bands?
no. This is different dates. They have different openings.
Amyl and the Sniffers?
Yeah. I've never heard of Amyl
It's
and the Sniffers.
L7. There's 2 bits. Hold on, I just had it here.
It doesn't matter. The Foo Fighters.
The Foo Fighters.
What day?
28th of July.
Oh.
July.
Sunday night. Interesting.
That's right. Sunday
Outdoor
night.
concerts are the best.
Man, Target Field, are you kidding me? How great is that going to be?
That'll
The
be
Foo.
badass.
The Fighters of Foo.
Target Field's sweet.
I'm excited.
Will you go, Hogs?
Yeah, absolutely I will. Unless I have a gig. But it's a Sunday, which helps that I probably won't have a gig. SJ, please block that off. Sunday, July 28th. I'm busy. I'm fighting with the Foo.
You guys have all seen him, right?
No.
I'm embarrassed to say I have not.
You?
I have not.
Yeah, I saw him in the 90s after...
You saw him at the 90s?
the decade, not the nightclub.
Okay.
Cash those tickets. No. I believe I saw them after the second album.
Sweet.
Color and the Shape. Isn't that the second
Man,
album?
that first album is so good. Right out of the box, just killed it. 1 in 10.
Very good live.
1 in 10, Zecco.
3 hours.
It's 3. They played for 3 hours.
They did it at the X 2 years ago.
Well, how about Burb? Burb's not a big rock fan, but she was just at the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas. Maybe this is the first you've heard about it.
Well, that's the thing you can watch on Hulu in December, right?
Yep, she was there and basically said they crushed everyone.
Yep.
And she couldn't believe how good it was. It's like, well, yeah, rock and roll is the best.
Ben, will you go see that show if you're not busy?
The Foo?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, no, you're not a big Foo Fighters fan?
How great would it be, Hawk? If you
What if
had-
they're free tickets?
Well, wait a minute.
And you're in the suite with Taylor Swift.
Depends on the weather.
Oh, then he's out. What
Depends
if
on
that,
the weather. It's going to be, yeah, go ahead.
What if the Vikes play the Hall of Fame game and it's that Sunday night?
Well, we'll put it up on the big screen as we watch the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
No, I respect the hell of the Foo Fighters. I think that they are great for rock and roll. I'm just, I listen to their popular songs, but I'm not one to go out and see a whole concert of theirs. And especially if it's going to be July 28th and it's going to be muggy and about 90 degrees and humid. No, I'm out.
Man, I want to sweat.
And
when
I'm
watching the Foo Fighters, I want to be sweating in my testes.
Yeah,
Let's
see,
go.
no.
Wow.
I'm such an old guy now where it's just like, oh, if they're on television, I'll definitely watch that.
Yeah.
Because then I can pause it, go take a pee, come back.
I was like that until a few weeks ago. Now I'm going to concerts like a madman again.
Really?
It's
What's
on.
the next one you're going to?
I don't know. Everybody be cool.
All right.
Oh, they're great.
I love this band. Come on, man. This is America's greatest rock band right now. There's no better rock band than the Foo Fighters that's touring America. Buck Cherry a close second, but still.
Are they? Buck Cherry's a close second?
Yes, they are. You heard what I said.
All right. Sorry.
Ben just said he'd go see Buck Cherry if they were playing on July 28th.
He did?
He did. He said that. I heard him in my mind.
I was playing cards the other day with a guy that mentioned that he went to Buck Cherry at TI and said he did not care for it. Now, before you say, well, that guy sounds smart, then he did follow it up by saying, but Skid Row was fantastic.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
that's good. I don't mind that a bit.
Played
That's
cards
cool.
with Hawk?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know how to judge this guy's judge of talent because
Right.
he said Buck Cherry was awful, but Skid Row brought it and was fantastic, and they still got it.
I would have
So I didn't know what to say.
If I could have had a one-on-one,
With that guy?
no, with the Buck Cherry sound guy, I would have asked him to turn it down just a smidge.
Is that right?
Yeah,
loud?
I won't lie to you.
A little loud.
It's not a very big room inside there at the Treasure Island Casino, and I think he was trying to knock the walls down.
I respect that, though.
Well,
right?
yeah,
Let's rock
there's some
the
rock and roll
place.
there.
Let's
I
go.
get it. That's just if it's too loud, you're too old. But guess what? I'm 52.
Yeah,
And
that's
I like
good,
rock and roll
That's
to be
all.
loud. I normally do. I just thought it was, I thought they were a little overmodulated for the vocals and such like that. That said, I love that band. Okay. Everybody
Right
be cool.
Be cool.
Yeah, man.
Going to
Everybody be
concerts
cool.
with the foam earpieces.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good look. I like to
Yeah.
wear the ones the kids wear, the big red ones.
Like you're landing a plane.
Yeah, the lawnmower ones. Yeah.
Here's a question for you guys because you guys are really, really good about keeping up with all these concerts in town.
Yeah, we're cool kids.
Yeah.
Is there
We get it.
just one specific site that has all the concerts? And I'm talking like the Varsity and all these other things going on, or do you guys just subscribing to newsletters and it hits your email inbox? Like, how are you guys keeping up to date on everything?
Sure. If I may, the way I do it, I know this sounds oversimplified, but it's not. I just run a Google searches saying, who's playing concerts near me. And you'd be surprised the amount of stuff that comes up. And it's cool because sometimes like it's a band that you thought maybe wasn't even touring anymore that you never saw anywhere because nobody advertises it. And you're like, oh, cool. I'll go see that band at the Turf Club. That's cool.
Yeah, because I am with you. I do love live music. It's like every time I hear about a concert coming in town outside the Foo Fighters on July 28th,
right?
It's usually too late.
Yeah,
I'm
always surprised. Always like, I would have liked to come to that.
I would have seen them at that place.
Yeah. Then I call Barb and she's like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah.
That's
like,
already sold out.
That's been sold out 3 months ago.
What are you doing? Don't be an idiot. She's so mean to you, but I
Oh,
love
she
it.
is.
Yeah, you love it.
But
though.
I
Really
love
kind of-
her.
Just the old Google search, huh?
Yeah, no, that's what I do. Like for instance, I just did it right now. April Wine and Sweet are playing at the Treasure Island. I like both those bands. They're classic rock, but I didn't know that was happening. Don McLean, American Pie dude's playing the Dakota on November 17th.
Really?
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, man.
I didn't know he was still alive.
I didn't either.
Hey, Hawk, how about this? October 3rd, Saliva and Drowning Pool.
That's a lot of saliva.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you like them, don't
I do. I like them a lot. I liked them when
Yeah.
Josie was still the singer even more.
Josie's
don't
on a
forget,
vacation.
Wednesday at First Ave, Matt and Kim with opening band Pew 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 and Tom Pelissero.
How cool is that? I'm so glad.
Tommy P playing First Ave on
I still say
on
that's the
Wednesday.
greatest band name outside of STP. I love it. 38 Special is playing in Eau Claire, Wisconsin on November 18th. Man, I'm making some dates here.
Yeah, you're doing something.
Nick Offerman's playing Mystic Lake. I didn't know that.
That dude kicks ass,
He
man.
kicks some
I've
ass.
seen him live before. He's fantastic.
He's going to be kicking people's asses
Yeah.
live on stage.
Probably
do a
building a
stand-up?
canoe. No, he does woodworking on stage. You just have to watch him craft.
Oh.
Sauce, did you know that Wheeler Walker Jr. is playing First Avenue?
Yeah, I'm out of town.
You're out of town?
Yeah, I got like 8 texts from people that want to go. I saw him at, what was the place you just said, Hawk? The Turf Club?
Yeah.
It was sweet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Wheeler Walker Wales. Remember when we interviewed him and he was super filthy and we
Yeah.
played a few of his songs and it was like,
You can't do
whoa.
that.
Yeah, we can't play that. You can't say that on the air.
No.
You guys might be interested on October 21st. Little Uzi Vert.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
right.
Hell yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, I didn't want to mention it because I haven't bought tickets yet, and I'm afraid it's going to be sold out.
Yeah, try not to rush the box office.
Modern Day
Oh, are
Warriors.
you asleep?
Joe Bonamassa's playing in Rochester. That's cool.
Cam Cole, Hawk.
Yeah,
First Ave.
that's awesome.
That's the, I think that's the,
the guy who did
Lasso.
the Ted Lasso, like the, what do you call it when they get money on the side of the street? What do you call that?
Busking.
Busking, yeah.
Thursday
the
night.
busker from Ted Lasso. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys remember what I'm talking about?
No.
Not really.
The one-man band.
Yeah, hold on. It was really a great scene. The first season of Ted Lasso, he walked up on the street and this guy was playing.
This is him?
Yeah, Cam Cole. This is all him. The drums, the guitar, everything. He does it all.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Look him up online. It's fascinating to watch this dude.
Is it one of those foot pedal things
Yeah,
where
yeah.
you just play? I watched Ed Sheeran, a live show. I think it was on Hulu, I want to say. It was the most spectacular thing I've ever seen.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he created the songs on stage and performed. It was just nuts.
Hey, let's not forget. This is Tool month. They're here on
Yeah.
October
Well, every month
31st.
is Tool month for some of us.
Tool's at the X on Halloween.
Hey!
Freaking Tool.
My main man, Brian Oak, just walked in the door
Oh,
behind
Queen's
me.
coming on tour.
Whoa.
Hi, Brian Oak.
I love it when you guys talk about music because it gets me excited. Because sports, like if we're talking about college hockey, couldn't give a rip. But if we're talking about Buck Cherry, I felt the bat signal, the hair went up on the back of my neck, and I'm like, let's go. And hockey nailed it. All I wanted to come in and say is I went down there strictly because I wanted to hang out with my friend Chris Hockey. By the way, if you ever run into Chris Hockey in public, this guy has more sway than Hugh Hefner. People will not leave him alone, so I just decided I had to go do my own thing. But you're exactly right. They were trying to make it bigger, and on the hits, it was so overdriven you couldn't really understand it.
Yeah.
But Josh Todd lived up to expectations. It was a brilliant, brilliant show. And also, I've gone through a period of not going out for years, and then went and saw Janelle Monáe, Queens of the Stone Age with my daughter, went and saw Buck Cherry with you, and the next night went and saw Explosions in the Sky with Charch. I was burnt out for a week. I needed oxygen and I needed the paddles. But, man, go out and see live music. If you enjoy music at all, I just came in to throw down on top of that thing right there, and I'll get right out of your way.
Little River Band's coming to the Medina Entertainment Center.
Stop it, when?
November 11th.
They've got, here's the thing that people don't realize.
Yeah.
They've got about 15 hits that you didn't realize were Little River Band.
Yeah. This song.
Oh, this song.
Ben,
wails.
don't cry. Ben, don't cry.
Oh, this is
Ben's an emotional guy. He's in touch with his feelings.
Yes.
Lonesome Loser is a great tune.
Yeah, but that's your theme song.
Oh,
wow.
That's your theme song.
Oh.
It's the remix. Anyway,
right.
there you go. No, you're not lonesome or a loser.
Thanks, Daddy.
You're
Yeah,
welcome.
one of those
man.
isn't true.
Oh,
I'm kidding. You know that I love sauce more than I love any of you. I just wanted to stop in and say a quick hello.
I'm glad to see you. We'll see you on Wednesday for Duel of the Decades. There goes Brian Oak, everybody. Hey, Ben, can I ask you, because you're a fancy guy, can I ask you a question real quick?
Oh, sure.
Why is it the fancier the restaurant, the smaller the portion of food?
I don't know.
It drives me crazy, dude.
I know. I'm with you.
I went out on Saturday night in lovely Charlotte, wandered the town a little bit, super duper tired, wanted to eat, stopped at a place I didn't know was going to be fancy. Corey, it was so fancy that when I walked in, the lady said, the bar be good for you. So I walked up to the bar and I sat down and I ordered brisket ravioli. Sorry. Brisket ravioli, because it sounded like,
amazing.
And it was great. But there were literally, I'm not kidding you, 6 ravioli on my plate and a little bit of mashed potatoes. I'm like, who's this for?
Was it about $60?
Yeah, it was $47.
Were you full though when
That's
you got done?
ridiculous.
No, not even close.
I mean,
That's
again,
$8 a ravioli.
that's what I'm saying. The ravioli was this big around. If you're looking at kfn.com/watch, that's how big the ravioli was, right?
Yeah, just
that
little
big
poppers.
Around, and then a little bit of mashed potatoes. I'm like, I'm going to have to go back to my room and order room service.
No, you go to
Which you
Raising
did.
Cane's and get a Caniac combo, no slaw, extra toast.
I would have
You'll
done
be
that,
full
but I
for
didn't.
days.
I didn't see one of those anywhere.
I don't think there's got to be Canes there, right?
Of course, I'm sure there is.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm having a tough day today, man.
You okay, buddy?
I can't talk well. My brain's not working. It's bad.
I just
you
like the
got
places
jet lag.
where it's like, okay, I want to get like a filet, and it's all right. That'll be $54. Would you like a side? That will be something
Yeah.
extra.
Oh, everything's a la carte at those steakhouses.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, your one meal at a steakhouse, even if you share your side, it's
believe?
it's $75 a person minimum.
No, it's way
Right.
more than that.
Well, and the
And
cocktails.
that's not including cocktails
Oh,
and
you
an
got a
appetizer.
cocktail.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a salad or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so to contrast that, you did not eat on the plane last night, did you?
I did not know. Oh, no. What was it?
Dude, I got the ribeye that they were serving.
My goodness.
It was excellent.
Really?
Really?
Delta made a banger of a ribeye. And it was, I was expecting something that you'd get like at your local VFW.
Yeah, sure.
You were super leery when it first came out.
I
Yeah.
was thinking it's going to be about an eighth of an inch thick.
right.
Yeah.
Overcooked.
It's going to be.
You just gotta fight it while you're eating it.
Yeah, I've got to massage the old jawbones just to like get through it, right? Easy, Zach. I got to tell you, it took up like the whole plate.
Are you kidding me?
And they had like cheesy layered potatoes. It wasn't like mashed potatoes. It was like the the potatoes like lasagna au gratin type deal.
Oh, so good.
So good. And these like fancy colored carrots, it was like the regular carrots and a purple carrot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a fancy meal.
Wow.
The ribeye was excellent.
Dude, no way.
Excellent. So the next time we take a travel trip and the ribeye's on the menu, get the ribeye.
I will try it. I heard yummy sounds coming from behind me, and I was afraid to look back there.
Well, that was Pete and I making out a little bit. and then I went and ate the steak. Which, by the way, the other thing is, what did you think about Asteroid City? Because I watched the same thing.
Yeah, I really liked it. I know that it's an odd movie, and you're wondering what the point is, to the point where like I looked it up afterwards, like what was he trying to say? But I love the clever language. I love the nude scene with what's her face.
Scarlett Johansson.
Was it a body double?
Oh, 100%.
It had to be a body double, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I thought
somebody had a body of
somebody's
Scarlett.
somebody's body.
They found a body like hers.
Yeah, put them in a lineup and went, no, that one. Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious when the alien came down the ladder. I thought that made me laugh out loud. His movies are always weird. I thought that was very touching, and the dialogue was great. And now that I know what he was trying to say, I get it.
Okay, so I did not look it up.
Okay.
I left that movie very bewildered about.
Right.
I understand the premise of it. I got it's like a movie about the play.
Right.
So I get all that. I get how they kind of like bounce between the worlds and like how everything was just, sort of fantastical. I think his dialogue is so entertaining. I like all the like little separate monologues that people have.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just didn't get it.
Right.
I'm like, I'm not have no care about this movie. Like, there's nothing about this movie that makes me want to see the next scene.
That was exactly my take. I tried to figure out all right, where is this going? The first 30 minutes. And when I realized I have no idea where this is going, and I never felt like I could grab onto it, I actively almost stopped trying to figure out the metaphors and the point. I was like, So it was one of my least favorite Wes Anderson movies ever. And I love Wes Anderson. That one completely lost me.
And he had a ton of stars in there. And I don't even know. Yeah. I don't know who the general was, but he was fantastic.
He's been in a lot of his movies. He's
Wait, isn't it? It's the guy from what's the science-y show that you guys loved the first season?
Westworld.
Isn't he?
He's in Westworld. That's exactly right. Yes,
Jeffrey Wright?
Yeah,
Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
Good pull,
Yeah.
That's his name. I thought he was one of the best actors in the whole thing.
Asteroid City is about stories held within frames, window frames, camera frames, the frames that hold a stage together, the frames of an exercise or scene. It is about the structures that exist outside of us, but also about their limits, and that however much we try to control our own stories, they have a life of their own.
Oh.
If I had read that before I watched the movie, I would enjoy the movie more.
I'm still confused.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
That was definitely a one-time watch for me.
Correct.
Yeah.
Same.
It's beautiful, right? It's Wes Anderson. It's spectacular to look at. It just bored the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Yep. Loved how it visually looked.
Yep.
I love all the actors in there.
Everybody's in it. Tom Hanks is in it. I mean,
yeah.
everybody's in that film. Yeah. So there you go.
All right, we'll come back. Maybe connect with Alexander Madison. We'll do some scores and some stats and stuff like that. Ben's got about another 10 minutes with us. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan, along with two men in a junk truck.
Junk removal services are ideal for those moving, downsizing, renovating, or cleaning around the home. Head to twomeninajunktruck.com today to schedule your junk removal service.
Hey, everybody, it's Chris Hockey here from my good friends at Jefferson Lines. This fall, treat yourself to a trip with Jefferson Lines. With daily schedules to every corner of Minnesota to thousands of destinations across the country, Jefferson's luxury motor coaches offer free passenger Wi-Fi and individual charging outlets so you can stay connected. Ride with Jefferson Lines like I have and experience the convenient, comfortable travels that make them Minnesota's best transportation company for the last 3 years in a row. Don't wait. Seats are going fast. Book online at jeffersonlines.com. Nobody does it better. jeffersonlines.com.
Jersey Boys, the Tony and Grammy award-winning Broadway sensation, takes you behind the scenes and behind the iconic music of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Jersey Boys, live on stage at Chanhassen Dinner Theaters. Visit chanhassendt.com.
Meat Sauce here for my guys at Cody Construction. I recently had a deck project that didn't go the right way. Cody Construction swooped in and saved the day. Now I'm using the best decking product on the market in TimberTech, and I'm pumped. If you have a home improvement project or you need a new deck with TimberTech products, hit pound 250 right now on your phone and say Meat Sauce to be connected right away. Call who I trust. That's Cody Construction, TimberTech products, and my own advice. What could go wrong? Call pound 250 right now and say Meat Sauce to get started with my great friends at Cody Construction.
I started my box factory to help people move things more efficiently. Nancy from Choice Bank makes me more efficient so my business can grow in a steady rhythm. Now I got more time to beat box at home, make boxes in the plant, beat box at home. My Choice Banker got me a business loan. My name is Barry B, and I got a sweet voice. Box maker by day, beat boxer by choice.
Choice Bank. We're committed to your business, your success, and to you. It's what we mean by people first banking. Go to bankwithchoice.com.
You've lost your license because of a DWI. You've lost your freedom to travel. You've lost part of yourself. Barrero back with you for Smart Start MN, the folks who can help get you back on the road. An ignition interlock is merely the device that can get you back on the highway legally and safely, but Smart Start MN is the company that can explain it to you, get it installed for you, answer all your questions. They know all the ins and outs of the Minnesota Ignition Interlock program because they helped design it. Do not go with imitators. They are local, experienced, and they've got answers. Go to smartstartmn.com. That's smartstartmn.com.
Is it possible that fast internet could take your business to the next level? With gig speed Wi-Fi from Comcast Business, it's happening. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with fast speeds and advanced security for $59.99 a month for 12 months with a 2-year agreement. Plus, ask how to get an $800 prepaid card with a qualifying internet bundle. Ends 11/12/2023. Restrictions apply. Eco bill and auto pay required. New 50 megabits per second internet and Security Edge customers only. After 12 months, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and compatible router.
It's Ben Lieber here for Evans. Is your organization looking for a trusted logistics partner? Visit evanstrans.com right now to learn about the Evans experience. Think about it. It's trucking. When you're dealing with a trucker, you need a caring human being on the other end of the line. And that's Evans. Evanstrans.com, evanstrans.com.
Gillette Intimate gives guys a gentle and easy shave on there. And around there. And even under there. Don't treat your groin like junk. Respect it with Gillette Intimate. The best a man can get. Buy now at a retailer near you.
Renew your Yurt Boat Club membership now to guarantee boating this fall and next summer. Enjoy the fall colors from the water with our friends at Yurt Boat Club. Renew your membership today and book a fall colors tour at yourboatclub.com. That's yourboatclub.com.
It's Ryan Seacrest here. Check this out. With Boost Infinite, you get the latest iPhone every year and unlimited wireless for just $60 a month. You get the new titanium iPhone 15 Pro that was just announced. Then next year, you get the latest iPhone, and this keeps happening every year. It's Boost Infinite, infinitely better. To switch today or learn more, pick up your phone, dial pound 250, and say Boost Infinite.
Terms apply. After 30 gigabytes, service may be slow. Receive a comparable iPhone model each year with an acceptable trade-in every year. Requires credit qualification and 36-month phone financing agreement. You'll have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia.
Hey, Twin Cities, Chris Hockey here. Why choose Builders and Remodelers to install your new siding? Well, that's easy. Builders and Remodelers has all the top siding brands available in a variety of styles and colors, even custom colors. Their consultants will help you design anything from a simple reside to an extreme makeover. Your new siding is installed by professionals from a company with over 70 years of experience. And the warranty is incredible. Best of all, you'll get all of this at great prices. And right now, qualified buyers get 5 years no interest or save 20% off your entire project. Go to buildersandremodelers.com today. Nobody does it better.
Purple Mondays are brought to you in part by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Now back to the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. It's the Power Trip on the Fan.
Just a young gun. Yeah, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday was a big one. We got it done. We got the big W for the first time this season. And the man who had a lot to do with that is our guest on the phone. The Vikings Report with our friend Alexander Madison on the Power Trip is presented by Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome to the show, Alexander Madison. It feels real good to be talking to you after a win.
Hey, thank you for having me. Yeah, it feels good.
A lot of yards, too, for you. What, 95? The run game was working. They mixed in Cam Akers a little bit for 5 carries for 40 yards. I mean, your offense obviously not on the field a lot yesterday. It was a Panthers-dominated offensive time of possession. But, man, when you guys were on there, the run game seemed to be working even better than the pass game.
Yeah, I mean, we understand what we have up front. Those big guys can get the job done and really go up against the best. And so just trying to, make their efforts pay off. And for us, just having a standard of being the legs of this football team and running downhill fast and physical is just one of those things that we were able to make come alive yesterday.
Yeah, to add on what Corey was saying, you had 12 yards on your first run. That had to have felt great.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It gives you a lot of confidence to start off that way, and especially with the guys up front. You want to get that confidence instilled early and move that line of scrimmage early on. So it was great.
Alex, I want you to break down DJ Wanham's running skills as he was getting the scoop and score there. Break that down for us as far as his running prowess.
I think he looked great for him. Definitely was awesome to see him get that and get rolling. Making sure that he was having some good ball security. I don't know about as he got close to the goal line, he kind of loosened up, but he was definitely looking like he had maybe a pass and running the ball around or something. But yeah, I was excited for him to get that.
Well, you mentioned the ball security part of it, and that's the thing I was going to bring up to you. You guys, as a team, got challenged by your head coach Kevin O'Connell about not putting the ball on the ground and taking care of it. And a lot of the fumbles have happened when you guys are fighting for extra yards. It's those extra effort type of plays. And the way that you ran specifically yesterday, given all of that was kind of talked about in the beginning of the week or during the week, What was your approach to the game yesterday with ball security? And then you go out, in yesterday's performance and dude, you fought for every single yard and you ran about as hard as I've ever seen you run before.
Yeah, just, getting back to the basics, just understanding, not thinking about it too much, not putting too much pressure on it, but understanding the detail in it. And just, none of us got this far without the details and the fundamentals of football. So just getting back to the fundamentals was really all it took, all it needed to be, and all it needs to be throughout the remainder of the season is just making sure that we pay attention to those details and let those fundamentals shine through.
How frustrating is it to stand on the sidelines as much as the offense did yesterday?
It's frustrating until, you get guys like Harrison Smith and Davenport and Daniil and all those guys running around making plays. And even though they extend the drive, you see those guys running around making plays and making big game-changing plays. It definitely changes the dynamic, and you turn more into, the biggest cheerleader on the sideline rather than waiting for your opportunity and being frustrated or anything like that. But, yeah, it definitely was a tough go at it for those guys as far as, being out there that long in the heat. And, they played lights out. And even though they were out there at the time of possession, at the end of the day, they did a great job in stopping that offense and making sure that they didn't walk away with a touchdown every drive and making sure that they made game-changing plays as well.
Chiefs are the opponent on Sunday. They played on national TV last night. They had a giant lead against the Jets. The Jets and Zach Wilson came storming back. Actually had a chance till that Zach Wilson fumble late in the game. But the Chiefs at U.S. Bank Stadium, 3:25 on Sunday. Your thoughts on Kansas City?
I'm going to have to go look at the tape and dissect a little bit. But, obviously they're a front-running team, and we just have to make sure that treat them just like every week. We go into every week with the same mindset, same respect towards whoever our opponents are. And I think it's going to be a great matchup. I think they have a lot going on that side of the ball. We have a lot going on this side. So as long as we just go in, dissect the tape, and come out with a good game plan, I'm excited about this going into this week.
I want to ask you, we talked about how great the run game was yesterday, and I think everybody kind of expects now that to be the standard going forward. But there were still opportunities to get the ball down the field, and Kirk found JJ for 2 touchdowns. From your perspective, when you watch this, I know we've asked kind of the same type of question before, but the second touchdown specifically, where he just throws it to his outside shoulder against that coverage, how do you see the connection between those two? It just seems like when they're on the same page, they are virtually unstoppable.
Yeah, definitely. I would say, they're probably always on the same page, and it's pretty scary just to see, someone like to the caliber of Kirk and caliber of JJ and the connection that they can have, and the connection that they make game in and game out. So it's awesome to see. And as you said, it's one of those things. They just have that chemistry that, if I put it here, you're going to go get it. And that was awesome to see yesterday. And I think, we got a lot more of that to see.
Alex, congrats on the win. Good luck against Kansas City, and we'll talk to you next week.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Good luck. Thank you, Alex. At 95 yards. Little thunder and lightning, like you said, because they run a little bit differently. Cam Akers floats a little bit. Seems like Madison's kind of the freight train. Change of
Akers
pace.
just, like you said, floats. He was so smooth.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how smooth a runner he is.
It does look like he's meat saucing it at times.
Right,
Right? You're like, could you start running? But it's just
7 yards down the way.
See
you later. Yeah.
It worked for Le'Veon Bell back in the day,
Yeah.
right? Waiting and floating and then attacking. That always worked. So maybe we have that in Cam. We'll see.
That segment was brought to you by Mesh Besher and Spence on the Fan. Thank you very much. Alexander Madison, everybody. Ben, you got to go?
All right, guys, I got to go.
All right.
Love you. Love you.
Bye, Ben.
Bye, Ben.
A 55-year-old woman in Wisconsin caused a 4-car crash while driving drunk, and then she walked into a store, grabbed a Smirnoff Ice, and chugged it.
So she iced herself.
Yeah. Why not at that point?
Yeah, that's what that's called.
My goodness.
Hang on. Pretend I didn't just read that.
Uh-huh.
Can we do this again?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A 55-year-old woman in blank caused a 4-car crash while driving drunk. She then walked into a store, grabbed a Smirnoff Ice, and chugged it.
A thong.
No. What state, Hawk?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Canada.
I would say Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It was Wisconsin.
Oh, Hawk.
5 years after it went bankrupt, Toys R Us is opening a bunch of new stores, including ones in airports and cruise ships.
Cruise ships.
Wow.
Makes me so happy.
Yeah.
They just got you trapped there, so you get one day of bad weather.
Yeah.
Now you're just sitting there buying stuff at Toys R Us.
When Zacho and I were walking out of Bad Omens at the Myth last week together, we were reminiscing about the Toys R Us that used to be right there. All the good times we had separately.
So many good times.
At Toys R Us in Maplewood.
Jeffrey
was there.
It's Juice and it's Lucy.
Oh.
That was you two walking
Now
out.
it's a furniture store.
My dad was there?
Somebody's finally been charged with the murder of Tupac Shakur after almost 30 years, right? He was charged with the 1996 murder of Tupac.
He's dead.
He was arrested on
he's been dead a
Friday
long
while
time.
walking near his home in Las Vegas.
Wow, they
he
got
used
him.
he used to brag about the fact that he actually offered. He didn't shoot him, but he offered the gun up, right? I believe that's.
know.
Yeah, that's. I believe that he actually
Davis-
did brag about the fact that he had.
Yeah,
he was the one.
Davis has admitted in the past that he provided the gun that was used in the shooting. He was charged with 1 count of murder with a deadly weapon with a sentencing enhancement for gang activity that could add an additional 20 years to whatever time he gets. He's 60 now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
60.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucks.
Today is National Name Your Car Day.
Oh.
Did you do that? Hawk, you for sure. In Indiana, you guys
yeah, of
named your
course.
vehicles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? What was the name of your car?
Slut wagon.
Oh.
That's a terrible
You didn't have to think of that.
And here with the name of his car is the fan Sauce.
Wayne.
Not your day.
Your car was named
That's
Wayne.
what not your day today.
Call it.
You named your car Wayne.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
After
What was I
Wayne
supposed to
Knight,
say?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, after Wayne Knight. Yeah.
How many Waynes can you name? Go.
Wayne Knight, Wayne Newton, Bruce Wayne,
No.
John Wayne,
Wayne's World.
John Wayne Gacy,
Yep.
Wayne's World,
Yep.
Wayne and Garth,
Yep.
Same thing.
Dwayne Wayne,
Yep.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade Wilson.
Yep.
That's not a Wayne.
I don't know, man.
There's a new dating app called SciMatch. I assume it's Sci, S-C-I, SciMatch, that pairs you up with people based only on facial features. You can also ask it to find people who look like your celebrity crush.
I love that.
Thanks, Jerry.
Yeah, wow, Jerry. Jerry loves that dating service.
That's what he said.
That's, I don't know, man.
I was telling you, my wife and I tried that naked attraction.
You tried dating apps?
No.
You tried
no.
naked
You
attraction?
tried naked attraction, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
HBO?
We gave that a whirl.
And?
Yeah, the very first episode, yeah, there's just too much wiener.
Oh.
Yeah.
For you or for your wife?
Even for my wife.
Oh.
What's her max? What's her quota?
Oh.
Apparently about 20 minutes in.
20 minutes.
20 minutes of wiener is too much wiener?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you leave the house and then she lights a candle.
Yeah. Yeah, she watched the whole series yesterday when you were working.
Probably.
Apple is rushing to put out a software update after people complain that bugs in the iOS 17 are causing their phones to overheat.
Son of a bitch!
This is something that Zach probably knows about. Zach?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every year that the software's got to get tuned with the hardware, and hopefully it'll get fixed because, yeah, these new phones are pretty sweet.
Oh, you got
You
one?
have one?
I'm looking at one, yeah, online.
Oh.
Oh.
You gonna buy it?
Yeah.
Is it
buy
like
it.
phone porn for you
Yeah,
or
what
what?
are you doing?
Aren't you going to save that money for your flight and driving across the country and your other flight?
Cameo.com/Zach.Helferson.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it, man.
Yeah.
It's historic. It's
Unbelievable.
He
unreal.
had 0.
I feel bad. for him.
Parrish got a final score of 0 with Deebo Samuel. Remember when he went first and we're all like, whoa.
Yeah,
did you
right.
expect, like we
Yeah.
all.
Tyreek
we're-
Hill. I thought he would
Yeah.
take Tyreek Hill.
Well, Diggs or Hill were the right answer because it should have been a shootout, and it was.
Yeah.
It just went way more so towards Diggs than the Hill. But he picked Samuel, and all of us were like, wow, that was surprising. He's got a 0. But then Zacho, who's on a historically bad pace, had a 0, and Devontae Adams got hurt, and he was questionable to return. I'm like, this dude's putting up a goose egg. He's snake bitten. Then he came back and got some yards at the end when the Raiders got back in it. But
that was funny.
Still on a historically bad pace.
He buried the lead, though, the touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
He scored.
Devontae Adams had a touchdown that if the Raiders had just taken a deep breath, would have probably challenged it, and it probably would have been a touchdown.
No kidding.
They rushed up to the line and tried to sneak it in and catch the Chargers off guard. And the official, is it Steratore? Which one is it?
Skeletor, yeah.
I forget which one it is. It doesn't, Terry,
What?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Whoever
Terry
their
Kaiser,
rules official, that's Weekend at Bernie's. I was like, yeah, if you challenge it looks like it's a touchdown.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So challenge your own score, buddy. Josh McDaniels.
How many points
they
did I end
lost.
up with yesterday?
30.
30-ish,
Wow.
He had a monster game, man.
And I picked, what, 5th or something?
You picked 5th, yeah.
So how lucky are we that Parrish went with Samuel, but then again the ghost, man.
Yeah.
If Creasel takes Diggs, we're all in huge trouble again. But he took Jamar Chase, and the Bengals have just sucked this
And we're
year.
almost a third of the way
And he was
through.
F-word open all the time.
Oh, my God, how about that?
F-word
I
open.
know, man.
And
What
he
is-
immediately apologized for his You can't apologize for the profanity before your sentence is over, right? You're like, I'm open. I'm always bleeping open. Sorry for my profanity. You're not even done talking.
Yeah.
Don't apologize. Just say the F word.
That team is so bad.
Yeah, they're on our schedule.
Yeah. Once again, Burrow had like 42 yards in the
He's
first
a
half.
convicted felon.
Oh, I don't know if that should be on the
Ohio
record.
team.
Oh, brilliant,
Well
Zach.
played.
You're on fire, Zacho.
Yeah, put stuff out.
And, Carolina then now not on the old charge wheel map. Right now it's
That's
Philadelphia,
good.
Tampa, and Los Angeles.
Oh, you might have wanted it, though.
Well, Zacho might have wanted it because even though it's a coastal city, it cuts it down if it ends up being Philly in Carolina or Tampa in Carolina.
As you said, though, Court, quietly, Creasel's having an awful start, too.
I'm glad he's the ghost.
Yeah, correct. He can't get going either.
Parrish got a 0, and I'm still 33 points behind him.
You're almost 60 behind me, yeah.
It's over.
A
Yeah, it's over.
38-year-old woman in Missouri is facing charges after she got into a fight with her husband.
Do
and
it.
then drove almost 5 miles with him clinging to the hood of her car.
My God.
5 miles.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
I knew that's the one you were going to play.
Embrace the suck.
Oh, Rosie.
She just hitting on the windshield wipers.
Yeah, what's she
trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Man, oh, man. That's a long way.
5 miles.
That is
That's-
a long
yes.
I am going to hurt somebody.
Oh, no.
Think about that. How many people they must have driven by? And
Yeah,
no one
She's
was
going to
like,
be a big girl.
maybe I should call 911.
Yeah, nobody cared.
Nobody cares.
That's just Brian and Sue again.
There they go again with their antics.
Yeah. They were watching Naked Attraction.
He's so horny.
Oh, Rose.
After the
miles
writers'
away.
strike, now the late-night shows are returning tonight.
And it's time to feed the cats.
Feed the cats and watch the shows.
Is he back tomorrow?
Yeah.
I think so.
I miss
Do you think,
Rose.
you think people are going to be excited, though, for the
To feed the
late night
cats?
shows? No, yes. Of course.
No.
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 Not like it
Because-
used to be, no.
No.
Well, right, because you also get into a pattern of not having them. So, you don't really think about, oh, yeah, they're back
And
on.
who's up that late?
I am.
Yeah.
He's watching Law and Order.
Law and Order Wales.
Yeah, man.
Great show.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey says she was treated differently when she went shopping when she was over 200 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Roser.
Rose. Oh, yeah. Rosie's into that. Yeah.
Yeah, we all are.
Yeah, who isn't? Oh, yeah.
Just a perverted Kool-Aid man right there.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's hard.
Oh, Rose.
A young Richard Gere once threatened to sue a talk show for calling him a sex symbol.
What?
He's dead.
Oh,
Dare they?
Wouldn't you love to be called that?
But he was okay about the gerbil talk?
Oh.
Probably not.
Now you're getting sued.
Yeah, I was going to say, probably you're the first person to say it on the air.
Yep.
A lock of George Washington's hair is on sale for $45,000.
Goodness sakes.
That's amazing.
Why would, I mean,
How do you verify that?
Yeah, and
Right, DNA.
Oh, I
yeah, good
suppose.
point.
Yeah.
Can I ask a
But-
question?
Was it a wig?
I don't.
Do you like, if you buy that,
Yeah.
do you like have people over and be like, here's George Washington's hair?
Yeah. How do you present that? Is
It's
it
not
a
like-
shadow
like a-
box
right,
or
it's not
just
like
in a
an art,
Ziploc?
right.
Yeah.
Give me a list of things you would do if you owned George Washington's hair.
I would show it to you guys. I would, I don't know. Isn't George Washington not the best guy?
Well,
Didn't he have
he's
wooden
dead.
teeth? Oh, he's dead.
Well, if we hated people for their bad teeth,
Oh, wow.
Thanks, buddy
boy.
I mean, if you were alive at that point, wouldn't you have had wooden teeth as well?
I basically had wood.
That's my point.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would. Well, I wouldn't spend $45,000 on it, but if I did, I think I would show it to people. Be like, hey,
What?
look what I spent $45,000 on.
Edibles.
Oh, yeah.
Sad news. Boston Red Sox legend Tim Wakefield lost his battle with cancer. He was 57 years old.
Yeah.
Knuckleballer, man. Dude could throw it.
Yeah,
doubt
he
about
It was
it.
weirder than hell watching him, but he was
Yeah,
good
it
at
was.
Yeah, it was incredible.
it. Yep. And he was a part of the Red Sox team that won the title,
That's
correct?
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
You ever have to try to hit a knuckleball? Did you have
No.
anybody when you were younger?
No.
We had a couple people that could actually throw a knuckleball. Man,
Really?
it's so tough.
Yeah.
It's so tough to hit.
Just
It's incredible to watch.
It'll float and then it just drops on you. You don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
We referenced it earlier, but if you didn't see any of the videos on social media of the Sphere cracking open in Las Vegas on Friday when U2 opened their residency there, it looked absolutely spectacular. Have we heard the foreseeable kind of lineup, what the next handful of bands are going to be? Because
Good question.
that was the biggest thing is, all right, look at how cool U2 was. Who's next? Who would you want to see? And then, of course, everybody's just like, I want to see my favorite band there. Well, obviously. But you got to be big enough to play there, right? You can't just be a cute little band. You got to be able to fill 18,000 seats.
June 17th through 18th. No.
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
Like I said, you got to be gigantic.
It's got to be huge. Probably Ben Lieber's favorite, Taylor Swift. Would be.
Yeah, she could do it.
That would be huge.
Can you imagine
My
what
gosh.
she would charge if there were only 18,000 seats?
Wowzers.
It'd be $18,000 a seat.
That was just incredible footage, man. I'm
Yeah,
still
that
knocked
was
out.
sweet.
That was really something to
It's
see.
so cool.
Can't wait to see.
They don't have
it.
anything listed.
All the sound reviews are really, they said it's amazing. The sound in there as well is awesome.
Yeah, so you can't see any of the speakers,
Well-
and the amount of woofers and such it's
146,000.
unbelievable.
The tickets for a week from Wednesday, the only show that they have tickets left for U2 start at $500.
Goodness sakes,
That might be worth it, though.
it might be.
Hawk will buy them.
I'd rather spend it there instead of gambling. That's for sure.
Well, that's the dumbest
Well,
thing you've
that's
ever
stupid.
said.
What do you mean it's stupid?
That's just
Gambling
dumb.
whale.
No.
Moss, I'm glad this show's over. That was pure
Yeah,
stupidity.
that was the dumbest thing said, and I was on the show
Best
today.
money spent at the bar and at a concert. Not at the felt tables.
We're back tomorrow, 5:30 until 9. 9 to noon is next. The Vikings got a victory. PA will talk all about it right after this. See you tomorrow.
1 hour from now, the new sweater drops on Unreal. Check it out. It's awesome. I can't show it to you. I wish I could. It's pretty cool. Look right here.
KFAN, Total Traffic.
Split out, Betty Apples.